Bam! What is up with the squad? It's Cess favorite auntie with Uncle Tennessee's in the building with Coach Coleman, the CC show on Friday. Gamecock game day. Let's get it, y'all. What's happening? Coach, what's good?
Game day.
Cox.
Game.
Cox. Because game day is coming. Juanita Moten, what's good over there on the Instagram, fam? I appreciate you pulling up. V-Card 54, is Sabrina playing tonight? Saw she was in Paris yesterday. I heard that Sabrina went to Paris yesterday. I was not able to confirm. I don't know, Coach, if you know if she's playing. If anybody knows, let us know in the chat. Emily, it's game day, guys. So, let's go, Gamecocks. Y'all know what it is. Let's fucking go.
I mean, private jet to Paris and back. I mean, you could still play. You come back.
She might have just been going over for dinner. I don't know. Yeah, sometimes you got to pop out on them like that, Coach. You know.
Harold Williams.
What's up, Big Rich in the building? So it's a lot of basketball going on today. We got Unrivaled. We got Unrivaled tonight. We on a countdown to it's probably gonna be one of the biggest games of the college basketball season. So let's talk some hoops. Let me know what you're thinking. Y'all let me know in the chat what's happening.
What's happening? What's up? Let's talk hoops. Where we gonna start? Where would you like to start today?
I'm fine. You know, if you want to start with Unrivaled, that's fine.
All right, so we got games tonight, Unrivaled, and we have Laces, Owls, and Vinyl all at 2-0. Miss Phantom.
Didn't see that one coming.
And Rose all at 0-2. Let's talk about some points here.
I didn't see that coming.
Per game. Owls score about 81 points per game in these two games so far. Thick, big, and F, bro. Vinyl score 81. Laces score about 74.5 per game in these two games per game. And Rose 71.5. Miss 61. And Phantom is ghosting offense, scoring 58.5. Let's go. Here's an interesting note. Laces are the elite team as a team on offensive and defensive rebounds combined. They lead right now over these past two games at 42 rebounds total. That is offensive and defensive rebounds combined. We got the Mist at 41.5, and that's defensive and offensive rebounds combined. So those are the two there. I think we find that fairly interesting since the Laces are on the winning record side with a lot of rebounds, and the Mist with a lot of rebounds have not earned a victory yet. So here's another thing. The Mist are averaging about 7 steals per game as a team and 16.5 assists. Okay. Vinyl, they're in the top 3. And this might be a reason why they're averaging between those two games 6.5 steals per game. Give me that. Take it back. No takebacks. So tonight, when Auntie comes back, we're going to be talking about our matchups we got going on tonight. Tell me what you think. We'll put the matchups there. You pick them. Tell me who you think is going to win tonight. We got the Phantom playing the Mist at 6 p.m. game tonight. The Phantom playing the Mist at 6 p.m. The Today, yeah, Phantom playing, right? Missed on Friday. Yep. At 7:15. Correct me on that. TNT. Phantom Miss. That's the first game. What's your thoughts, Auntie?
I'll be honest. I haven't thought much about the Unrivaled games. The Mist aren't playing well. They're not the big games for me today. So I'm not even gonna sit up here in front like I'm even thinking about Unrivaled
I,
today. I
think
looked at
I
their
think
schedule.
tonight is Miss night. Some
I
Sierra
looked at
Miss, and
go ahead.
they will be unfriendly to the Phantom Ghost there. So we have the Laces and Vinyl. I'm expecting a close game. Somebody's got to take a L in that top three. Someone's gonna take a L tonight, and I'm gonna go Laces. I'm gonna step out unconventional. I'm gonna say Vinyl finds a way to figure it out against the Laces on tonight.
Okay, so back to Miss Phantom. What I was saying about Mr. Phantom is, and what I was saying about Unrivaled tonight is that I haven't given much thought to what's going on the games tonight, and because I didn't watch the games on Monday, I'm not really
Okay.
sure what to make about the Mist. The Phantom are who I thought they were going to be, right? The Phantom, I thought they would be low man on the totem pole, so I didn't see a lot of um chemistry there. I don't know that I see a lot of chemistry there now. So I'm expecting the Mist to try to get their first win. If they can't beat the Phantom, I really don't know who the Mist are. And y'all know the Mist was the team is my team. That's what I picked. Laces Vinyl. I had them like 4 or 5 or 5-4. Um, behind Mist Rose Owls. The Laces to me, from what I saw it again, I went back to try to watch the games from Monday, but I gotta watch him on the YouTube channel. I was trying to see him on the Max on the Max app, and it didn't allow playback. So I am gonna go back and watch those games. But from what I think the Laces are the best put together team, the best put together team. As far as like being able to deliver on the court. And I was surprised, but when I was talking to J Spot about them on the court with Jay and Cess, uh, I was saying how they look like the team that was like the most serious. Like it wasn't a lot of fun stuff going on. Like they was there like about basketball. Like we here to try to. Everybody else was like, Unrivaled, we out here, Miami. Let's see what it do. You know what I'm saying? They was like, so practice. They look like the Laces team look like they got a bedtime and they got curfew trying to be in and they eating certain stuff. So I'm surprised. I did not. I was wrong in my pick, but the Laces are up there. Vinyl, I'm still, I think that the fact that I don't know, it's something to do with the name that just still throws me off about Vinyl, but I can't deny the talent there either.
It sounds wiggity 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 whack. It does. It's
Well,
not
because it says it's vinyl, but then it's not black. It doesn't got any like music feel to it, but then it could be tied to like a Detroit kind of town. You know what I mean? So it
right.
could
Right.
grow on me. It could grow on me. I'm still getting used to some of the names anyway. But I just think, sheesh, for who I thought they were gonna be, they've shown me that like no, they're more than that. And surprisingly, it looks like it looks like it may work. It looks like it looks like it may actually honestly work. I don't know. I don't have them like winning it all, but
Right.
if at the end of if at the end of this thing we ended up with a Laces Vinyl final, I could see it looking like that right now.
But they'll be in the mix.
Yeah, I got them in the mix, even though I didn't have them in the mix. But again, maybe I'll see something different after I go back and rewatch the games from Monday. But that will not happen until like after all of today's basketball is over.
After yeah.
I'm not even gonna I ain't gonna kid you. But I am still really, really, really impressed with everything around Unrivaled, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the coverage, the access, the engagement, how happy they seem to be still playing. I did not see y'all talk to me too. I didn't see the Kate Martin, Dejanay. I don't know if it was a basketball player or what it was. I've seen lots of content creators posting stuff from Dejanay needs to be suspended to she's a mad woman. I didn't see the play. I have no opinion. I don't know if it's a basketball player or not. What do you think?
I'll be asking you from what I've seen from a long distance. I'm not in the gym, but just in that fast pace of game, it just she's aggressive. You're not going to score. It was a play on the ball, and then sometimes you get a little extra injury or whatever, hand or elbow. It happens. I mean, so everything is not always malicious when you're in the momentum. So
Dejanay is going to get that though because of the CC coverage.
Right. I think that's just the jacket they put on her, but really she didn't push or shove. It was going after the basketball.
I remember, and it's funny, but Anissa Morrow last year in the, I don't remember if it was the SEC tournament or March Madness. Y'all correct me. Got the shiner,
right?
Black eye, and it wore it like a badge of honor. Like this meant I was here. Check ball next game, and so if and that happens in the heat of the game. You get bumped,
right.
bruised, scraped. So if it was that, then I don't know what the uproar is. But I didn't see it, so I don't. I haven't even caught a highlight of it.
I mean, there's a big difference. We've seen some gruesome stuff earlier in the season where somebody intentionally throws an elbow to intentionally harm somebody. But this is like, no, I'm not going to let you score that easy. So I'm going after the ball, and it's going to be a hard foul, like playground. You know how it used to be, and so I think what people have to understand. I'm not going to spend long with it. The difference between intention, a hard foul is when somebody makes a play on the ball, and then it's all the other stuff that comes after that. Right? That's the trick of the trade. Right. That is all fair. It's the technicality.
And I think we talked about it online and offline.
Yeah. So
there's a lot of stuff that happens in basketball that people will be like, the people who haven't been in basketball get their eyebrows up about it right. and all of that. And it's like, man, this is everyday basketball. Anywhere you play basketball, backyard, in the Y, at the WNBA, at the NBA, at the NCAA, it don't matter. This is what it is. So you have fights, bumps, bruises, scratches, blood, cuss words, all that. It happens. And then you know what? Somebody wins the game and you play the next one.
Now, if somebody just goes and pushes someone, it's not a basketball play. Then that's a whole different arena. But I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any of that. Somebody just put,
let me see.
Get where they at, like pull a BG and just start grabbing and.
yeah. So it's context.
Right.
Let's see. So StreamYard had removed me for a moment. So let me. Well. Oh, Afro Jenkins in the building. Thick, big, and Afro. What's happening? What up, Doc? I hope everyone is having a great day. Thank God it's Friday. It's D-Day, baby. You a little nervous? Oh, you in the right spot. You in the right spot because we ain't scared over here about the Gamecocks. Barbecue time. Groovy, what up? I hear the Tigers felt a little too cold to travel. That's cool. The Gamecocks will warm them up in the smoker, baby. In the smoker. Let's go. Thick, big, and Afro coming in with the one-liners coming in hot. Let's go. Dream Chaser, what up? Rodney Lamar, what's up?
Rodney Lamar. Rodney Lamar.
I don't know. I don't know. Yep, I don't know what you know. I don't know. I don't know where you was at with that, but what up?
Yeah.
Raheem Beats, what's happening? So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with Unrivaled. But I'm still excited. Like I don't want people to think that I'm not excited about Unrivaled.
Right.
What's going to get ready to go on today should have already been over, so that we could be focused on Unrivaled today.
Right.
But we had to move some things around, and so here we are.
Big 5. That's what we on. 5. Game o'clock. Game.
Yeah. 5. It's I told you I needed some of that. I need, some tumbleweed to roll across the screen and the dust to go up, like that cowboy noise. You know what I'm talking about? That one. That's the one right there.
Yeah.
I know I got wrenches in the chat. Please retch around and ask and please anybody that's asking a question that doesn't have anything to do with what we talking about, please out of the chat. I don't have time. For it today. Yeah, so whoever this is, me, that we're not answering no questions. That ain't what we talking about. I don't know why you typed in here.
Wax off.
Yeah, please, they can go. Today. And wrenches, I'm just giving a warning for those of y'all that are gonna be in here and active. Y'all know this is the day. We're not taking no disrespect, no second chances, no warnings. And if it's somebody who has been warned before, We don't continue to give warnings here. If you have warned someone before, the next time there's a problem, they don't come back here. So there's that. Fargo 392. Okay, what's happening? Just got here. You new here? Okay. Yeah, God bless. Welcome. We talking Gamecocks hoops and Unrivaled. Who's your team? Thank you, Emily.
My team?
So, no, I was asking Fargo 392. They said they just got here.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, thank y'all. We not doing it today. The good, the bad, the ugly theme song with Clint Eastwood. Okay, that sounds good.
Yes,
Okay, NBA, the Lakers.
right.
Okay, so Fargo 392. We talk WNBA here. We get to the NBA sometimes, but this is really a predominantly women's basketball channel. Do you watch any women's hoops? You're welcome to stay and join the conversation, but we're not going to talk Lakers. We're not going to talk Patriots. Very rarely. We may mention them on the bet show. But yeah, we talk women's hoops here. Jonathan, what's up? If you need to disrespect the race, you can make me a moderator, and I'll make these haters vanish in a heartbeat. Thank you, Jonathan Gonzalez. Thank you, Jonathan. We got wrenches around, but I'll keep that in mind. Okay, yeah, hang out. So, and if anybody knows it's Sabrina, come and let us know. But yeah, I'm live. We're gonna be live, starting with kicking the Gamecock stuff off for sure from 4:00 on. Miss D, what's happening?
Miss D.
Do it again. Flash the 4 for me. At 4:00. Show them. Did you go like that with the 4? You are so 4:00 for 5:00. 4:00 for 5:00. Okay, 4:00 for 5:00. The 4 and the 5. 4 and 5. 4 and 5. Okay. Coach Rowe has reached out. He will be in the building. He will be in the building at 5:00. So y'all can watch how he stand on business. I'm probably the only LSU fan in the chat. 3 more hours until game time. Dream Chaser, I don't know. They come and go. We don't not have LSU fans in the chat. What I don't do is try to me. I don't do the trolls. We here for the games, but
we don't troll for our soul. Put you on hold.
Jeffrey, I hope that you do get a chance to watch the game at 5:00 today. I hope everybody tunes in and watches this game today at 5:00. Even though game day is not going to be there, I hope people show up and give this game the numbers it deserves. It's going to be a movie. I didn't understand it. I couldn't understand what other women's basketball game the game day crew was going to be at today. So that's really. Oh yeah, we going. Oh yeah. Thank y'all. Nah, LSU over here all day. We about to quiet the CLA.
Okay.
Wait.
You gotta wait.
Sandstorm coming.
You gotta have the confidence, right? Cess, you gotta have confidence.
Hey, I don't know who Emmy is, but Emmy needs to go. We're not answering them type of questions. I warned you once. I'm being as nice as possible. Neither one. We're not talking about that shit in here.
Wax on, wax off.
Yeah. So there's that. Unrivaled. So they got other games coming up this week too.
Okay.
So,
so we talked about Friday game.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I said we talked about today's games, and tomorrow you got 6:00 and 7 p.m. games.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be True TV, both of them True TV. 6
now
p.m.
That 6:00 one is the one. The 6:00 one. That's the one for me tomorrow because it's gonna let me find out about both my teams. Like this is a real who are you moment for me. Like the Rose and the Miss. It's like for real. Now, and this ain't a knock on Stewie because Stewie has done what she's done, right? But I feel like Stewie is like Stewie is walking around smoking a big cigar like Michael Jordan. Also, Michael Jordan, life is good type, mob boss type shit right now. Like Stewie, like won the home state the WNBA championship for the first time. Check. Got a gold medal. Check. Started my new league. Check. It had I got so much investors I had to cancel them. Check. Life is good. Feet kicked up. I'm like, Stewie, are we gonna try to win the Unrivaled or what? Let's go, god dang it, because I want it for a kid.
Generational wealth.
Check. You hear me? Check. You hear me? So empowered 36 women to be their own to have equity in the league. It's something that Nafisa and Stewie can say. Check. Did something to change the game. Check. Like
Yeah,
Nafisa
no.
Collier, Nafisa Collier and Breonna Stewart right now are like really. If it was a picture next to Be the Change You Want to See, it's
It's
them.
them.
It's
It's
Unrivaled.
them. And that they that's I mean, would you call that disruptors in the 21st century in 2025?
You said, I'm sorry, you broke up.
I said would you call that disruptors of 2025 a different like a combined effort or what would they be called or would they just be
Oh shit,
active?
yeah, definitely a disruptor. And I'm sorry, I'm glad you said disruptor because we have a disruptor series here at Cess Talk Sports with in collaboration with the Be Wise Poly Sports podcast. And so we talk disruptors, and we talk uh, Nafisa Collier especially disruptor and but a disruptor and also then a role model for Black females. But Nafisa and Breonna Stewart to me both powerful, powerful, powerful moves.
I mean, yeah, they went to the
Big disruptors.
same school, same college, but just for them to do that together, and I think you have to also when you work that close and you played against each other and you competed for WNBA championship, you put aside that and look at the bigger cost of the game. So
You know why I wanted to win? I mean, for all of those other reasons, but because I wanted to see these two women be successful and then not turn into some catty TikTok social media type beef, falling out or nothing. I want them
right,
to succeed and not and for us to see two women who have competed against each other on the highest level, right? And competed, with each other on the highest level, playing for a gold medal, playing against each other for not for a world championship with the WNBA. Still be able to come together and do business. Because so many times the narrative is you can't have two women do two things, or women are catty, or they fight over
right,
stuff. Or so to be able to have this type of role model, to be able to have this type of leadership at the young ages that they are. Stewie is just now 30. She's a fucking baby. They're babies.
right.
I don't know Nafisa's age off the top of my head. I'm only remembering Stewie's age because they were just on the Champions Room. Is it the Champions Room or the Trophy Room podcast with Candace Parker? And Candace was teasing Stewie about being 30 years old. And it's like, at 30, we checked off generational wealth, another gold medal,
Right.
LeBron league, all before all by 30, right? And so
30.
I don't think people understand. And if somebody knows Nafisa's age, could you throw that in the chat too? But to be able to have those type of disrupting pieces still
Right.
active, it's like, damn, what the hell else are y'all gonna shake up? Because y'all
She's
shook all
30,
that up.
but
What
the
the hell are y'all gonna do
basketball
by
wings.
what the hell are y'all gonna do at 40 though? You know what I mean? Because it's only up from here, right? And so for me, it's that's a big part of what's going on that I don't know that we talk about enough. And Nafisa's 28, that we don't talk about enough.
28?
Yeah, because of the
Wow. That's a
right,
lot in
right.
a very short
Check,
time.
check, 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 check. You understand what I'm
That's a
saying? And
lot
so
of work.
this is why I want to make sure that we call them out and we talk about this kind of stuff on these platforms and talk
That
about
takes a
them
lot of work.
as disruptors.
Yeah.
And they, somebody was talking about, I think it was Candace and Brianna were talking about, I remember 2 years ago, 3 years ago, where you were just like, maybe we could have this league, something 3-on-3. I don't know. Would it be half court? Would it be long court? And then to see
But they
success
can't.
loves speeds. Success loves speed and it loves action. And so sometimes you just start and then you figure the rest of that stuff out.
Yeah.
And they jumped off the porch with it and it landed here. And I hope that people share that piece of this story more
I
so that
love
people
the
are
court
inspired to
model.
jump off the porch. Because there's
I
so many
love
people
that.
sit at home right now that need to
Yeah.
jump off the porch with whatever it is that they're passionate about, right?
Might as well jump. Go
Take
ahead,
take it,
jump.
take that leap of faith. So
Yeah.
whether it's starting your make 2025 the year you do it, whether it's starting a YouTube channel, starting a garden, getting a dog, taking 5 extra steps when you do stuff, whatever that is,
Healthier eating habits.
yeah, make it
Going
happen.
less Costco trips. I should have said that because Ghostface picked it in the chat.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Whatever that is,
Planning your
make
Costco trips
this
more efficient.
make that what you do this year. It's still early enough in the year, and I don't do New Year's resolutions and or all of that stuff. But just within your own self, jump off the porch with whatever it is you're passionate about. This is the year to do it. Let's see. Um, let's see here. Game day did Texas and Tennessee yesterday. It wasn't a bad game, but I don't know that I really enjoy game day like that. Like I'm looking forward to seeing Providence College men's basketball play Georgetown. Okay. Let me know how that game go, Jeffrey. Let me know how that one goes. I know I'm not gonna be tuned in for that one. Whoever said LSU going to quiet CLA, come back. Before I became a moderator, I was blocking folks left and right from my eyes. So you may be talking about someone that I can see that I can't see. Oh, could be.
I gotta take care of something. Came up.
Yep. Ms. DDU, what's happening? What up, though? The pundits are all over the place on this upcoming movie between SC and LSU. So let's get to it. Let's talk about it. What they saying? How y'all feeling? Y'all know I'm not nervous. Everybody has landed. Everybody's in town. Everybody should be making their way to at the arena if they ain't there already. Good evening, Auntie and company. Now, what the number 131 is going on with Chicago Sky in the WNBA free agency? What in the what? Pound 311. What the hell? No more doubt. What happened? What I missed? Listen. So I know Kennedy, but what did I miss something else? Did I miss something else? I don't know what else is going on with the Sky. What's the Sky news? And I don't know. Just got a weird message that it looked like my Instagram live went down. So that's weird. I'll try to fix that when Coach gets back. But we got the game coming up. We got this game coming up at 5:00. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get this game started. I want this game to get the to do the numbers that it should do. I can't wait for the energy in CLA. Somebody tell me, somebody that's down in South Cat, what's the weather like? People getting off early, people starting to make their way, because CLA should be open in about 45 minutes, right? Is that right? CLA open at 3:00. Let me know if people starting to make their way to the game. Who in the chat gonna be at the game? Let me know. Let me know who gonna be in the building. The weather is great in the Met today. Everybody is set to leave work early. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. You can't stop. You're not gonna be able to keep it. I don't know. And this is the thing I'm gonna say to the person who said we're gonna come in quiet CLA. If you're coming to quiet CLA, you've lost anyway. Because then your focus ain't on what it need to be on. Your focus needs to be on the Gamecocks that you got to play the game against. See, you can't be about trying to quiet the crowd. Your game will do that. But it needs to be focused. What you got to be focused on is what are we gonna do for 40 minutes to try to change what inevitably the outcome is gonna be an ass whooping. That's what I need to understand. What is it that y'all think y'all can do to change this ass whooping that's waiting on you? But if you coming in like we gonna make them be quiet, or we gonna make them do this, we gonna make them do that. No. You need to be trying to figure out how you gonna score more points than we do. Because see, we're not worried about how loud CLA is gonna be, because we know it's gonna be loud. We're not worried about none of that. All we worried about is coming and hollering at y'all. Coming and hollering at y'all. That's all we worried about.
Yeah.
That's all we worried about.
Excuse me. Excuse my manners. Had a business call from a client.
Oh, all good. Okay. People, okay, you hearing
CLA? Talking about a lot of things, but
yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to go back to Collier here. Collier right now,
Yeah.
she leads the league in scoring per game at 29. McBuckets, her teammate, has 25 per game. Ryan Howard, 23. I feel it looks like this is doing well for Ryan. I like how her body language, and it seemed like this is very helpful for Ryan Howard. So hopefully that will lift her game going.
Listen, I'm glad you brought up Ryan Howard. I'm glad you brought her up, because the same thing I see. The body language is different. The energy is different. And maybe I didn't think that there was a chance where maybe coaching was affecting Ryan, right? But I'm wondering now if the release of Coach Wright being gone because we thought it was wrong, right? If Tanisha being gone, that's a weight off her shoulders. Now you at Unrivaled, it's a fresher
Right.
Different kind of game where she can just kind of get back to enjoying the game. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
She
I
needs to be
mean,
enjoying it more.
like you said, here's the thing: the internet is undefeated, but you don't get all the details. There's still some behind the scenes details that wear and tear on people, on players, in the locker room. So I'm glad everything doesn't get out because everything doesn't need to come out. Just saying that. And then Gold Mamba, well, Go Tell Mama, Jewel Lloyd, 20 and a half points per game. They call it Gold Mama. I call it Go Tell Mama.
Jewel Lloyd looks refreshed too. Jewel Lloyd looks refreshed. Jewel Lloyd looks back to the person that if you poke her in the eye will give you 30.
And I
now, what I still want to know is, are you going to win the battle in Seattle? We'll still see that.
We'll see. Maybe this bridged some gaps between the two, being in a different setting. Maybe there was some olive branch, some healing taking place. You never know what happens when you're in a better environment from the top down, from everyone's high school musical. We're all in this together. Yeah. Look, yeah, jazz hands.
See, I never was not.
What's up? Jazz hands. All right, okay, all right. 18.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. 4 and 5. 4 and 5. Okay.
Jazz hands. I got you. You're so funny. Okay, so we got folks en route to CLA. We got folks 43 and cloudy. Doors opening at 3:30, 4 o'clock. I don't know, the chat's jumping around.
I know that.
It's a holiday.
Right.
This is a holiday. This is the biggest.
My question is, in South Carolina,
the biggest game this week.
What is like the food? Because we know Louisiana got gumbo, so down there in Columbia, what is like the game day food specialty that everybody looks forward to around CLA? Anybody know that's down that way? What's the food? I'm just curious. While we wait for an answer, shoulder lean, Thomas, AT, she's leading in rebounds per game, 11 and a half. That's amazing. Leading in assists is...
I'm surprised that she said she's going to get in free agency too.
She ready. Hey, man, sometimes when you're ready, you're ready. Test the waters out.
I'm surprised.
Why not, right?
I mean, ain't no limit.
You shopping for a house, I mean, you're going to buy the house. You say you want to
ain't no limit.
You want to see if there's something that suits you or reach out, speaks to you. Point guard and Go Court are leading in assists, 6 per game. So I'm not surprised on that. I'm not surprised. Now, here are 3 teams in a team. This is not a good stat. 3 teams that are averaging in double digits in turnovers. Rose, Mist, and Phantom. They're averaging between 10 to 12 turnovers per game. So they got to they got to decrease that about 5 to 6.
I don't know if it's gonna happen this season. I don't know that they need. So here's the thing that I'm interested to see, and I don't know if we may need to ask this a different day, but are the 3 teams that are at the bottom? Are there trades that you see that could work? Are there 3-way trades that you could see working between those teams that would make them better?
The Mist, Phantom, and Rose.
Mist, Phantom, Rose. Are there players that you would move around between the Mist, Phantom, and Rose to put together a team that could really compete against the other top 3 to be in the playoffs?
Stewie wouldn't do it, but I think a Rukia would play better on the Rose. I would switch Rukia with Sykes. I know that's not going to happen because Stewie wants Rukia, but I think it'll be a better chemistry.
Mm-hmm. I've always liked the combination of Rukia and Angel. I've always liked the idea of the combination of a Rukia and an Angel on the team together.
And it's a SEC mutuality to bond there to respect. So yeah, and let's look at what's the next one, Phantom.
Yeah. Tell me
I'll be honest with you. You shouldn't really. You're like, look, You can't make just one switch and it's high. Somebody got to take it. It's one of them.
He's like, so is anybody retiring? Does anybody want to go? Right. Just voluntarily. Anybody, you know how they be like, you know, you get that. We'll be boarding in about 15 minutes. But if there's anybody, we've overbooked the flight. So if anybody want to turn their ticket in, we'll book you on another flight, upgrade you, all of that. They're looking at the Phantom like if anybody want to just go. And I felt like, you know, they put the little box in the office and you can do it anonymously, just drop a name in there. You hear me? Does anybody want to leave? Will anybody just willingly go? Will anybody just willingly go? That's that's how what.
We'll give you a $200 voucher.
We doubling equity around here. Like, we'll make you the general manager of the team.
I feel like Phantom is one of them teams where Nafisa and Stewie sat down like, hey, this probably ain't gonna be good, but just look at your direct deposit during the season and just okay.
But the coach, the coaches put it together, and so what's interesting to me is that
coach can't evaluate talent then of what talent need to connect together.
I'm saying. But you didn't even say that, like,
clickety clacking.
You didn't even say Satu Sabli. You didn't even like Satu Sabli. Like, you didn't even see where could she be better with the Rose as well? Could she work with the Mist? What do you think?
Satu?
Yeah.
I mean, Satu was actually probably what the Phantom would need to compete.
Well, here's the thing. One of these teams is doing their own thing, and they 1, 2, 3 Cancun. So, do you want to play or do you want to play? Is what it becomes. Like, right. Some of y'all are gonna have to work on it for next year.
I mean, some of them like, give me my money. Like, I'm happy to be here, Unrivaled. Just.
And then, Sabrina, how do you feel?
That's cool.
After just coming off she laid out and did the Snow Angels and everything after the championship as if she had hit the game winner to show up here. And I feel like they're taking Unrivaled serious. It's not just like some summer fun thing. Like, people want to win Unrivaled. People want to win 1v1. And then if you're this competitive and you come, you just won a championship, you still on that championship boost, as MJ Lover was saying. Then it's like, this what we doing?
That's what we doing.
Yeah, well, I'm going to Paris.
She had to get some first grade.
Yeah, I see. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe some people had left their game over in Paris and she went to pick it up. I don't know.
I
don't know.
Man, she got them in all area codes, I
don't know about that. But yeah, I'm just not buying. I'm not buying the Phantom, and I was wondering if there was some place that we could put Satu, but Natasha Cloud has Natasha Cloud.
Yeah, she's been playing How. You're right. She's been playing How.
She got a toughness though that you could use on any team. But I don't know that there's I don't know that there's one player that you could take off of this team and replace him with somebody and then make them like a contender. But that move with Rakia and Angel to the Rose, kind of on some underdog, we haven't won, let's go get it kind of stuff. I can see that maybe making a run.
Yeah, I would, because they would.
And I believe Angel and Rakia played on like a FIBA team or something together.
Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah, a USA team.
Familiar with playing with each other. So, and then, like you said, there's the SEC familiarity.
I think they would have to send either Sykes or Azure Ray for Rakia, one of those two, because you're not going to give a Kai a point guard, and Lexi is just that experience.
Well, we don't even know. Don't get me started, Coach. Okay, now. Y'all see me up here. Don't get me started, Coach. I'm up here being good.
Breathe. Take a sip. You got your Coca-Cola.
Okay, so we gonna guard.
Wait, but I gotta. Let's talk. I'm gonna talk about it with you too. Then,
Hey,
right.
okay, so we gonna guard, and we gonna defend. And Nola was like, "What did I say right there?"
Yeah. So,
and we gonna make substitutions.
Maybe.
Don't start. Don't come on.
I think you got to give Lexi some more play because she has some significant.
But why haven't we? Is it because it's not written down in the notebook? We'll write it down there. Nola, let it get out there. Shit, don't get me started. See, I was.
Yeah, like seriously.
I said, I didn't watch the game. I didn't watch the game on Monday, so I'm trying to act right. I'm trying to act right. But what I saw the last time, Coach, was we need some more notes in the notebook. But okay.
I mean, because Lexi is a good contributor. She's solid. They missed him that. I don't know why you wouldn't put that out there more. So I don't know. They might have to do some redesign for the weekend over because here's the thing. I haven't talked about it with you. There's some coaches that know. I started as a new coach, but I had a good mentor, right? But in this particular situation,
Coach. It's
somebody got to be honest. You got to come clean, pause, and just like you're not ready, like then you got to wait a year. When I went out and got my first coaching job, it was time. You know what I mean? It was time.
You know what it is? Nola is official. She walk around that notebook and everything. She need a memo. Or somebody needs to walk up to her with a yellow sticky that say Lexi. Nah, it's people, man.
If you don't feel the game, if you don't see what people are doing and make the adjustments, if you don't understand the hot hand, if you don't understand this person, we play in this game and this person guards this player well, and I'm going to play them more because they know that their tendency, that's what it's about, moving the players around according to their strengths. So if you're not putting a player out there that can guard or it's a mismatch offensively, then you're really not coaching because the X's and O's only going to get you but so far. The players don't care about that. The players care about whether you can see what's going on and make adjustments based on what is needed for them and support them. That's what coaching is about, is supporting the players and adjustments during the game time. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest, chat. When you have solid players, 97% of the system is not being ran. Okay, it's just basketball plays. I'ma just be honest. When you have players that understand the game, they see the game, they got game vision. Okay, they got their virtual reality game. They can see the game. I'ma tell you about it. Ain't nobody running half of that stuff. Right.
Well, no. The problem is that the people that she's trying to coach has played more basketball than she's learned yet. She's learned as far as a coach. Period.
All right, but you do want to have a foundation. You want to have sets for situations, for game situations, down 6, up 3, down 3. So you work on that, right? That's what I did. We had situations at the end of practice where you're down or you're up, and so you have set things like that. So yeah, you want to prepare for that. You want to prepare for your out of bounds, your blobs, your baseline out of bounds, your sideline out. But when it comes to playing, if they don't know how to chew bubble gum and dribble the ball, they don't need to be on the court.
These are all WNBA players.
Right.
There's no such thing as they don't know how to walk.
Right. So let them space the floor out. Let them go to work.
So
I would have. So let them go to work.
But this is about her development too, though. This is a developmental league. So
you know what I would.
So for me, it's. Go ahead.
If it's her development work, all I would focus on is defensive coverage. Because 3-3, there's no help. So what do we need to do to make sure we're on defensive assignment and not getting beat on the outlet on defense? I mean, on the outlet. Some people not beating us on the outlet offense, right? And then offense, on 3-3, what I teach, the less dribbles, the quicker you score. Unless you got somebody one-on-one. And only time you want to dribble is when you got the ball on the wing and you attacking the basket in 3-3. Because now you got the middle and the opposite wing to pass to. That's why if you down the middle, you seem like you got room, but it's tricky. It's tricky. You cut half in court. And you know why I say down the wing is because if you drive and if you're dribbling threat, what happens? The defense shifts over that way, and you open up the weak. Now the other side of the court becomes a weak side. Well, so, and that's a little Coach Coleman basketball 101. I ain't gonna get into my nerdicals, but that's what I would do.
Yeah, and I see Real Money saying it's really no way to run plays on 3-on-3. It screens a skill.
Either you gonna screen away or on ball screen. That's it.
So that's what so if it's screen and skill, okay, how many practices are we working on screen and skill? How many actual practices do we for professional WNBA players do we have to be working on screens and skills? So this is what I'm saying.
You can run what
the heck is going on?
There's different types of screens you could run. It just depends what you want to do.
What I'm saying is these are women who have played basketball at the highest level. How much practicing right now do they need? Do you think they're still learning about what type of screens there are?
I hope not.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if that's where your coaching level is at, like, let me teach you the different types of skill, the different types of screens. And I'm telling you, man, I've been running all 52 of them screens for the last 7 years. Then how are you developing me? And then how are you leading us? It's like we got to get you together. And now we teaching you some notes. Y'all remember in Sunset Park when they had to teach Rhea Perlman how to coach? Is that her name? Little Carla from Cheers. They had to teach her how to coach. They had to teach her the game. That's what I feel like is going on here. Chelsea is sitting down going over notes with Nola saying, well, what you should call here. And when we down 3 and when we down 4. That's not going to help. That's not going to help their team. That's not going to help their team get to where they're trying to go.
So here's what I'm going to say. If that's what you're seeing, how you feeling, and I'm going to give you one more game, then you're in over your head.
Man, I've been said I thought we should see a mentor there.
You know your head. And you know me, I'm crazy. I got crazy confidence. So even if I don't know, I'm gonna stay in my lane, act like it.
But it takes that though, doesn't it?
Huh?
Yeah, it seemed like Chelsea is doing a lot to me. It seemed like Chelsea is doing a lot. But to me, it takes that crazy confidence.
Right.
You gotta be crazy enough to think you can do it to even get out there and try it.
Right. I don't see that confidence in Nola. Sometimes she's just a product of being in the corporation in the WNBA. You know, rub the right shoulders, shook the right hands. They gave her a chance. She, trust me. When I used to do basketball camp 9 years in a row. Mm-hmm. Summer camp, all American kids. All came to this camp was all American kids from all over the country, and you had some coaches that, like, how are you coaching? They didn't know they elbow from their wrist, but if you got talent, it don't matter.
I guess the challenge that I'm having, with it all is that. But everything else that they did, Unrivaled, the quality of the coaching on this team is just it's
well,
compared to everything else. So maybe it was who applied, maybe it was whatever, maybe maybe it works out different. Maybe you saw something Monday that's gonna have me be like, okay, she's ready, but
I couldn't tell you.
And then at the same time. In a time where we have little to no black female head coaches in the WNBA, slim to none in the NCAA, right?
She wasn't looking good though right now. I mean, right? As assistant coach,
right?
Yes.
Right, but then that becomes it becomes an example that somebody can use.
So here's the thing. I'm not against her. I want to see her be successful. So my thing is, how can we put her in a position to be successful? Because we need that representation. So do you need more time as assistant coach, as a specialist? You know what I mean? For me, I became a head coach because I could do everything well. Not great, but balanced. I learned everything. I wasn't just known for defensive strategy.
Maybe because you was able to learn that and you didn't have to learn it with the camera in your huddle. Maybe this is the challenge that I'm having with it. Maybe maybe coaches have these type of struggles in their huddles more often than I know. But for it to be so glaring on prime time television
I
for
haven't
me,
had that
it's
privilege.
it's it's really disheartening
I
because
haven't had that privilege
it's
to be in a
also
5 or
because
6 figure environment. So you're right. I haven't.
but you know what I'm saying. It
Not
almost
yet.
because it's almost like people can say a precedent has been set with how Nola has handled this situation, and so it's just like damn, I would ask the camera like, hey, catch us coming out the huddle, catch us, come into us when the other team call timeout, go to
Right.
my huddle because I gonna be just saying, keep it up, y'all. Let's go. Because when it get on me, and I don't know if the camera, I don't know how distracting that would be either. With just like the cameras in
Right.
your huddle like that.
Right.
Like I'm not clear,
I
but
might be like, look, I might be like this too.
no, wait. You got my good side. Like I'm worried about too much shit, so I don't know. But
Right, then you
like
pause with it. I
and it's like what are we doing now? So I don't know.
mean, it's some good takes. I have my take from my experience, and you got takes on the business. So it could be a combination of things, but at the end of the day, I hope that this is what it does when something shows you that you're not prepared for. I hope it encourages this coach to go get more prepared, to understand the dynamic. That's what I'm hoping. I hope that she doesn't get discouraged, if that makes sense. It's just encouraging her to figure it out.
Okay, I think I'm looking for the movie.
Right.
I'm looking for the movie version where she know how to coach when in an hour and a half she's ready to coach the championship. She went from knowing nothing about basketball, and in an hour and a half she's gonna know everything about basketball. Like I said, give her some sticky notes. The biggest one is Lexi. Like what? Come on, put her out there. You ain't got but 6 people. It ain't like you missing her on the bench. It's 3 out there and it's 3 right here. Like you know what I mean? Like
Right.
I
Put
don't
them
get
out
it
there.
unless Lexi's not healthy. I don't know. But it seems weird that you have her on the team. Mover, trader, I don't know. But that's where we're at with Unrivaled right now. You mentioned we got the Mist and the Rose tomorrow at 6, Lunar Owls Phantom at 7, and then Monday 7:30 we have Vinyl Lunar Owls and Rose versus the Laces.
I'm with my Hootie Hoos.
Yeah, Hootie Hoos. Hootie Hoos. Are y'all undefeated?
We undefeated right now.
Okay. Yeah, Hootie Hoo. Yeah, who? Was this
Who was
Owl
laughing
Gang?
at me when I picked them? They
Me,
thought coach was crazy.
me. And I still laugh every time. Oh no, that wasn't y'all. It was the Phantom. He was like Ghost Gang. Took me
Ghost
out, bro.
gang.
Ghost Gang.
Ghost gang. Gang or gang? Gang.
Gang. Ghost Gang. They was like break on Ghost Gang. Ghost Gang. And then they went like
Yeah, y'all game is ghost. You right, they ain't lying.
Ghost Gang. I said, oh,
Ghost.
okay.
Yeah.
Did the Phantom use BG in the? Are you saying in the paint?
In the paint. BG, by the time BG get to the paint, the play is over. They going the other way.
Yeah.
That's the challenge. Even
So
with a shorter court. That's
it's
not
the
being funny.
mobility.
That's just how
It's
we
the
see it.
mobility. Oh, pick and roll. I got you. The pick and
Okay.
roll.
I don't recall seeing it at all.
Not that I remember.
Yeah.
It
No,
should
I'm
be
not
Ghost
sure.
Gang because
That's
that
a
gang
great question.
disappeared.
Pick and roll.
BG just happy to be there. What up, Blue? So, I guess I'll get your picks. Let's get some picks in before we get ready to get out of here. So,
Let's go.
So today, Phantom missed. You say you got missed?
I got missed. They're gonna break the ice.
I'm going with the missed. Laces Vinyl. I'm going Laces. Did you say Laces already for them?
Me? I said the Vinyl with the upset.
Vinyl. Okay, with the upset. I know you picked these already. Missed Rose. Both of them need a win.
I'm gonna go with that's 6 p.m. Saturday.
Yeah.
I think the Mist gonna get the Stewie in them. I don't know, Rogue. Andrew mad too, so it's gonna be a barn burner. It's gonna be a net burner.
But we should see like Dejanay on Jewel.
Right, it's gonna be a
We should
net
get that
burner.
type of work. I think I'm sticking with my miss. But if the Rose win, of course I'm not gonna be mad. That's my second team. Who versus the Phantom? I gotta go with the Owls.
With my who.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Owls on that one. Goodness, Vinyl versus the Owls.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good game. I think that I always get upset by Vinyl.
I'll probably go Vinyl there. I think that's Enrique now. I think I'm gonna go Vinyl right there.
It's something tricky. They don't pass the eye test, but they got that smoke. It's something tricky about. It's some basket magic with them. I can't put my finger on it, but pause. But you know what I'm saying? It's I like how they play.
But I'm going Rose over Laces. Upset Monday night at 8:30.
All right, I'm gonna take Laces.
I like the Angel AT matchup.
Okay.
So return to the clothesline. Let's get it. Return to the clothesline. Let's get it.
You coming back? They're gonna review and replay.
Nah, we don't want none. Cut all that out. That is the lamest thing in fucking sports to me. Well, look at it again. No, the play was called, bro. Move on.
Right.
Fuck. Dang, you'll get a makeup or something.
Watch it again. Review it again.
Basketball, as Big Drip says, it balances out. It all balances out. You ain't got to do all that. Look
game will call us out. Man,
all right, let's go.
I feel like Friday coming, but I'm so glad we're here.
Friday coming. So 5:00, LSU and South Carolina. Who you got?
I got Game.
Cox.
Game.
Cox.
That's who I have. I'm expected to see an interesting 1.5 quarters, and then that third quarter you see that different gear. I've been just observing the pattern. I like how this South Carolina team this year, they are learning how to pace themselves. They're just, and the team composure looks different this season too.
Well, as a team. I said you didn't know how to win the championship as a team last year, so it was balls to the wall because you made us we was a 6th seed, and then we get to a point now where we're fucking undefeated, and so we're not gonna talk about undefeated, but that's on our mind too. So now I've learned how to win a championship like that. Now I know how to get there. I don't got to leave 10 minutes early because of traffic, because I know it ain't no traffic if I leave at 3:05 and make a left on 2nd Street and go down Martin Luther King and then catch the freeway right there, and then I'm right there. Versus now you left early and went that way and caught the butt. Nah. Young horse run fast. Old horse know the way. See you at 5. It's gonna end up the same way. That's just how I go. Here come Lightning.
I think what's the name is what I like about this is that not just as a team, but I like how the increased production of Bree Hall leading up to this game. I feel she's going to be what I call a quietly significant skill set with the defense and just plays in the point, in the veteran or senior leadership that she brings, and pow. So it'd be interesting to see, and Chloe Kitts has a commit, just so all that, and Fago, but just interesting to see how that starting 5 comes out and kind of.
She didn't get the name Big Game Breezy from nowhere. Oh, that she's clutch. So I mean, yeah, you caught it. But Bree Hall reminds me of like Kevon Looney of the Championship Warriors. Nobody ever fucking talks about Kevon.
No,
but inside of the organization, they love the hell out of Kevon because he's the backbone. He keeps everything straight. Exactly, and you can count on him to just be Kevon every day. Loon gonna be Loon. Breezy gonna be Breezy. She's gonna be clutch. You can count on her. The defense is gonna be there. She's gotten to the point where her confidence is up. She's shooting the 3-ball great. Breezy gonna be Breezy, but people underestimate when they said, and I say this all the time, when they said when the Freshies lost, And Iowa went on to go play LSU for that championship.
Uh,
They said Don looked at Breezy and said, "Breezy, get us back here." Not Raven, not Camilla. They was all there too. Fagan was there. Chloe was there. All of them were there. Breezy, you, because of the trust that she has in her and the role that Breezy plays on the inside of the organization that we don't get a chance to see. So, yeah, Breezy is gonna be there. Breezy is gonna be there. Great call out. Great call out. The only other big game today, I guess, is this 9 o'clock game. If you think it's a big game, Indiana at Oregon.
oh man, that's a you pickle.
You pick them. You pick them. You pick them.
I mean, if you don't have that 9 o'clock game, if you're not going out tonight, you got nothing else to do. It's too cold. You don't feel like fighting with it's cold where you live at. I guess I'll watch this game. It's that kind of game. Like
Gotcha.
I see what the first half. I mean, it does not wow me. It doesn't speak like, oh, I have to watch. I don't. It's one of those. I'll mess around and turn that game on and like watch a movie on my phone while that kind of game.
Oh, got you. I got you. It's the game on in the back. I'm doing some work, noise like that.
Yeah,
Something happened. You can tune in like, oh yeah, okay, the game got good. Let me see what's going on. I got you.
Right, yeah, like that.
Michigan State versus Michigan.
That is gonna be intense because that's that battle right there. That's that Lansing and Ann Arbor battle. That gets ugly. So that gets ugly. Right now, I feel like Michigan State has more game experience, more seasoned players. So that's why I'm leaning that way. To me, Michigan is young, but I like Michigan better. But I'm gonna go with that. The experience. And,
I'm going Michigan in Ann Arbor. Silas Swartz is gonna let them know what she
gonna
there
light
for.
it up.
This is my city time. Like
okay.
freshman let them know you finna be here. Let them know it's a new sheriff in town. I'm gonna be here for the next 4 years. Every time you come, here I be.
Wolverines.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock that. My mom gonna kill me. My mom gonna kill me because both my parents' parties. But
my mama gonna kill me.
Yeah, I hope she's not watching. If you are, mom, love you. But yeah,
Boo Cooter. Sorry about that, man.
Yeah, that's wild. I hate that. UConn, Creighton.
UConn, Creighton. I mean, Creighton is number 2, but it's a delusional number 2. It's like an optical illusion number 2 because of the big lease. So UConn. I mean, here's the thing: UConn playing well so far. Knock on health, and it looks like AZ Fudd has the almost platinum health plan, almost, and she's staying healthy so far. So I'm excited to see AZ still in it because it was long overdue. Because you don't want to know what is or if she played. So it's good to see that. So, I like AZ's game. Really, I do. It's smooth. It's smooth. It's got some.
We'll see.
It's got that mama, there go that player again type of feel to her game. Like what just happened? She does.
I'm going for UConn, but I'm
doesn't even fit at UConn. She's got that game. And they go play, and it's like you say, "What just happened?"
If she
stays healthy, you say, like, "What just happened?"
If she stays healthy, for sure.
Yeah, so I really enjoy AZ's. I enjoy her game. How she goes about a bit more than Paige. I enjoy AZ's game more than Paige. To be honest with you, I know Paige is her, but I enjoy how AZ gets it done. So, and everybody has a preference.
It's the Big East, though. I'm going UConn, but if not Creighton, then who? If it's not Creighton, to give them a win, then who? They go undefeated. But I think UConn takes care of that today.
I mean, everything else is like Georgetown, DePaul State. Everything else is just, I don't know. I mean, big look. Everybody except UConn is the time that the programs, the programs at time forgot. Really, what's Big East gonna do? They got some decision to make after the season. Are y'all gonna advance with the times, or you gonna get gobbled up like time warp? The times will eat you up. Pause. Time will will take your lunch money if you don't adapt to the times.
West Virginia, Arizona.
I'm going West Virginia. They playing well. these past 3 weeks they have been playing well. I'm still not convinced on their consistent offense. Arizona State is a work in progress.
Not Arizona State, Arizona.
Arizona, I'm still going with West Virginia. I thought you said Arizona State. I know Arizona State was in a rebuilding process, but Arizona, I don't know what Barnes is doing these past 3 seasons. To be honest, I'm kind of confused. I know it's second chance you had one flash in the past season, and then you become Outreach University. So I don't know. You can be Outreach University, but you got to start winning after you come off of after you're 3 seasons removed from being close to a championship. So is something gonna give sooner than later.
Absolutely. So, let me take a look here too.
But the thing is,
I don't want to miss nothing.
I think that seat is warming up.
Whose seat?
Barnes.
You think so?
It's just like the heat warmer in the car.
Oh, it may be. I don't know. I don't know.
Right
I see Giles back on the bench out here. So
okay,
we'll go
before
from
you and I were talking about it was like not with the team. Well, not with the team mean.
Hey, does that mean forever? It was just not today. It was just a weird answer. Arkansas and Kentucky.
I'm gonna go with Kentucky. I mean, but Arkansas may be able to sneak them because they got a cheat. They got snuck a piece, so you might be catching them on trying to recover. It depends how fast Kentucky can recover from this loss to Texas A&M.
Arkansas coming to Kentucky. Kentucky gonna kill Arkansas.
Oh, okay. They coming to Kentucky. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they gonna kill Arkansas.
Yeah. CILL. Kill the landlord. The dog was barking.
For the fact that for the fact that they know they can really come on down for that loss. Florida State and North Carolina.
Kentucky gonna unlive the Razorbacks. Huh? What was that?
Florida State at North Carolina.
Florida State and North Carolina. I feel like Florida State has lost its carbon. It's the soda has lost its carbonation. It's lost the fizzle. You know what I mean? It's you know how you taste the soda out of the bottle versus out of the can, and one goes out faster than the other.
No Coca-Cola. No Coca-Cola. UCLA, Maryland.
Man, I would want to say Maryland give them a run, but Maryland is struggling with some injuries, so I think it's going to be very highly favored for UCLA. It's unfortunate timing for Maryland. I think if they had a full roster, you would see it go down to the last shot clock possession. I really was hoping to see a game like that. Well, because you're talking about coaching. This is where I'll get Brenda Freeze has enough talent where she can coach some things, but when you're missing your major skill set. And I don't think it's much.
Well, Sellers may be back, but McDaniel won't. Sellers may be back. McDaniel.
But I still think you need McDaniels to put you in that.
You definitely need a big.
You need McDaniels with Sellers to really. I mean, because for them, they're not gonna have an answer for. Not like Betts is dominating, but she's gonna be effective enough to create that distance they need to win. So if you don't have big for big, then I think that's where they're going to run into some challenges with UCLA. And then they might shock us. So I'm going to go UCLA right now. I say all this, and then they be like, shut up. You know what I mean? Give me your cookies. You know what I mean? Milk and cookies.
I mean, I want them to stay at the 52 we see them, but I think USC is going to get them. Duke at Georgia Tech.
I'm gonna have to go to Georgia Tech because Duke is playing well. They had some wins, but they win in the games they're supposed to. So I think per paper, when you look at Georgia Tech and Duke, it is a what I call a fairly intense matchup or even matchup between those two teams, position per position. So it's going to come down to a 2-3 possession game. That's what I'm looking at for Georgia Tech and Duke. Because Kara is coaching. I thought she could coach better. I don't know, because you dropped some games that you were winning and then you lost. And so that's game management, really. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I agree. Vanderbilt at Alabama.
So you got Pierre versus 9. Is Alabama? Is Barker coming back?
I
Is
don't
she
know when
back?
Barker's back. I don't know when Barker's back. But
Well, I'm
you
gonna
got
say
Blake.
that because that's
You
that's
got
the
you got
extra
but
offensive
you got
skill
Blake.
set.
You got
If
Blake
Barker,
Sloan in there with Pierre though.
I'm gonna go with Vanderbilt just on the coaching approach and style, and I like I don't know I like the way she gets juice out of a turnip. You know what I mean? She making juice or blend. It's something where I appreciate a coach like Shay at Vanderbilt. She gets a smoothie out of out of the orange peel, and it makes it a smoothie.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's something about the respect that Coach Big Drip had for Coach Curry over there at Alabama that got me like maybe Alabama's gonna be prepared. I mean, they number 19. To me, Vanderbilt Alabama could be like a pick 'em.
I feel that
You
I
got
feel they're so similar, right? Because
you got
if you watch them, I feel they're so similar in
you
style
got
and
you
strategy.
got Blake's and Pierre, and then you got
Right.
Cody and Green. So you got two-man combo on each side. So it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get my popcorn, but I'm a check in on the game. You know what I mean? One of those. I'm gonna check in.
Vanderbilt played LSU close enough, and they played some other teams close enough where you know sometimes you get your popcorn, and then they play Tennessee, and it's like I don't know. It could be a popcorn game, could be not though. Mm. Let's see what time, and it's at 2:00. That's kind of early for popcorn. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no
like
new edition, no popcorn love.
it's like a slushy game. Like
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
slurpy.
yeah,
It's like a
yeah.
slurpy game like that.
Or a fruit smoothie, one of those
Fruit smoothie, yeah, something like that.
you
Yeah,
gotta
something
get
like
that.
that.
Yeah, sit
What's
back.
something? Georgia, Oklahoma.
Oh, Oklahoma got to get their life together. They shit.
I
I don't
I don't
know.
know that.
We know that seat is
I don't
warming
think
up
that.
down there.
I don't think that there's. I don't think that Georgia has any size to deal with Beers. But if
No.
Beers' shoulder is hurting still, I don't know if they can go small ball and run with
So the
Oklahoma.
thing
But I
is,
got to go with Georgia because they're my twins down there. So
I get it,
that's
but
what I'm doing.
it's not the twins. It's the coach.
Oh yeah, I know. But I told Joni to leave her phone on last night. Remember, I said,
Yeah.
Joni, leave your line on. They Georgia, you got leverage now, girl. They might
So
call you.
now, so
They
here's the
sliding your
thing.
DM.
Coaching interviews should go with if they already been in here. What is your knowledge and understanding in NIL? Are you willing to address, and do you understand that we have women coming in that probably may have much money as you or more money than you in the bank? So are you willing to take a different approach? So we're talking from 2025, and guess what? And we're not even touched the tip of the iceberg with this NIL stuff. So to you coaches, I'm talking to you that's trying to use the old way of coaching to build a program. It's not gonna work. It's a new time, it's a new day. It's a new player in town. It's called NIL. This message is brought to you by Coach Coleman. Back to Seth. Auntie Cess. And that's what we have. So on that note, I'm excited. Kid, that you funny?
Texas, Ole Miss.
Oh, who in Ole Miss? I'm in
Texas.
Texas. I'm getting. My echo is bad. That's me. Hi, what'd you say?
All good.
I'm gonna go Texas. Texas got to get their life together after almost losing. I'm still not sold on Texas though.
Texas is gonna go down to Ole Miss and get their ass whooped. The defense is gonna be a
put that
problem.
defense on them.
Yep.
You calling it?
Yep. Coach Yo gonna have Vic out that coach Mississippi quick.
And she got to cool her seat down. She got to put some. She got to put some.
Joni to cool hers. Now, see, it was okay when they was gonna be at the unemployment office together, but now Joni ain't going. So Coach Yo trying to figure out how to stay where she at.
Right. Look, Coach Yo like, oh, that's what we doing, Joni.
It was like because when you was going together and you could pick me up. You know what I'm saying? Pick me up on my way. Pick me up on your way down there like that. Yeah, nah. Yeah, coach they need to pay coach for that promo he just did. Did you hear him? Yeah.
Auntie, they said we need to clip that.
StreamYard had when I put him up on the big screen. StreamYard took a minute for me to come back, but yeah, they need to pay him for that promo. It's brought to you by Coach Coleman. Baylor at TCU.
Woo, man! And I'm gonna go with the 23-year-olds. I think they're a little more older than Baylor. Baylor's struggling. Like they win one, drop two, win. I don't know what's going on with them. They game guys by 12.
I don't know. Oklahoma State just beat TCU, so I'm not sure. Baylor just got in the top 25. They may be trying to stay.
Baylor just got in the top 25. I think TCU going to bounce back. And remember, it's the Baylor and TCU. That's the rivalry game in Texas thing. So that brings out something different. Just keep that in mind.
Baylor going to be trying to catch TCU off that loss and give them 2 in a row. But I'm going Baylor because there's no way I would pick TCU.
Right. That player that got dunked on.
No, but again though, TCU number 19, a lot of that has to do with HBO being there. Like she's done what she needed to do. Ohio State and Nebraska.
Nebraska's playing competitive, but Ohio State need to get it together. I'm gonna go Ohio State. They need to get it together.
I got Ohio State. I didn't have them. I didn't really have Ohio State needing to get anything together other than getting Jelani back healthy.
Right.
Cody's back. Well, Cody woke up in the other game, so Ohio State. I don't think they shouldn't have any problem in Nebraska. Okay. If they do, then there's a problem at Ohio.
No problem with the Huskers. You got the Huskers.
Yeah. Wisconsin and Minnesota.
Wisconsin playing well. They just don't have a finisher, a relief. At the
end of the Minnesota.
Game. Huh?
I think Minnesota get that done. I mean, I like Sarah up there, but
it's gonna be a boring game, one way or the other.
Most Big Ten games are, from my experience this year. Texas A&M at LSU.
LSU.
I'm going Texas A&M, and I know that LSU is going to be at home, but LSU is getting ready to have to play Texas A&M, and Joni is coming off a win where she saved her job and knocked off number 11 Kentucky.
So they feeling they got to.
She's getting ready to. Well, not only that, if I'm Joni, I would get to Louisiana before LSU get back from South Carolina. See, LSU is gonna play Sunday, and then they'll travel home tonight. And then they got tomorrow and Sunday. They got to see Texas A&M, and so for me, I'm giving her. What did we say?
It's a Sunday game.
Sunday at 4:00.
Oh yeah, that's a short turnaround.
Oh yeah, that's what happened when you postpone stuff, though. See, when you postpone stuff, you'd have been home today.
Texas A&M might sneak them one.
I'm Coach. If I was Joni, and I don't know if they got a PJ or chartered or whatever at Texas A&M, I would be in Louisiana before. I'll be in Louisiana today. Matter of fact, today I'll be just doing lives from they gym. We here working out at the PMAC in the PMAC. You hear me? Walk around, stop by they cafeteria, signing autographs. You know what I mean? I just made myself at home in Louisiana. And when they go, oh, y'all back. Yeah, like that. Yeah. So I'm giving them a puncher's chance. LSU. This is going to be a big.
A&M, I was excited for Kubo Ale having some success and figuring some things out.
So, Cold World, you telling me that you don't have a game on Sunday? Who doesn't have a game on Sunday? Was it postponed? Because I'm looking at ESPN's schedule right now, and it's telling me to look at Texas A&M at LSU at 4:00 p.m. on the SEC network. So, okay, Cold World, let me know. Y'all let me know. Was the game changed? Somebody help me out. Let me know. Let me check another site. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, so I was just in Kubawale. I always my tongue get tied on that last part of the name, but I was watching the game and watching it in the Discord. I was excited to see some positive things and some progress, some strengthening. And so, I don't know, man. Maybe this season may be a marquee performance for Joni and validating. Also, what I got to point out, hats off to a head coach for if you had an assistant coach that's a special, they've been your specialist or something, letting them share or draw up the play. It's a team effort, it's a staff effort, where you're not too full of ego where you got to call a play. So you saw on one timeout, there's one coach, they were doing a defensive scheme. And then on another timeout, you had one coach doing an offensive scheme, and it worked out. So that's what you call a staff effort of a win as a staff.
Absolutely. What else you got before we get ready to get out of here, Coach?
Man, it's the freaking weekend. Friday is here. It's been a joy. Friday cometh. No other, my fam, my auntie, one and only auntie Cess. I appreciate it. Without you all, there's no us. I feel like we've been doing this for 5 years, but we haven't even hit a year yet.
Right.
So listen, and station
okay, Coworld.
And we also adopt a student too. Okay, so make sure you go ahead and support their cause. You see that, drop that. So either one for station 30.
I don't know why that
by auntie. You put the wrong one.
And it's not, and it ain't even. It's not even back to school. It's just this is our Christmas.
We got to talk to the tech person. That won't be you. We got to talk to the tech person.
It's not back to school. It's while they in school. It's second semester school. I'm sorry.
All right, second semester.
Back for their second semester of school. Okay. So I apologize for any confusion right there.
So the students that we have adopted here at
this is our after Christmas giveaway. So if there's any confusion around that,
all right,
it's not regular back to school. Other than that, anything going to the Coke Fund right now is going to the back to school, and that's from now until February 2nd when we start the birthday party. So I don't even know if I really made that announcement. I was supposed to do it Monday, and then I lost some time and all kind of stuff.
Yeah,
so,
we didn't. It didn't.
Here we go.
Post it or something. We'll be off. Whatever you feel you gotta do. But yeah, I didn't catch that.
I will make sure I post that because I've been posting it. And I don't think I ever even talked about it. So it's just being able to give to a student. We've adopted a student that has gone back to school for the second semester, and anything going to the Coke Fund right now is going to the kids from now till February 2nd when we start the birthday party. I don't think we have any birthdays today.
We missed J-Mar, right? They didn't jump in the chat, so we couldn't do it. You got to be in the chat.
No, it was Big. It was King Jocko. That was the King one I saw. It may be another one, but I know it was King Jocko. It was something else I was going to say. I forgot. I just forgot what I just forgot. It was one other announcement I was going to make, but I forgot. But it's game day, so I'm back at 4 o'clock. I'm back at 4 o'clock live to start prepping for Gamecocks versus LSU. Coach Rowe live for the game. He should be in the building for the game.
Coach Rowe Boozy.
It's gonna be electric. It's gonna be electric. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's any other. Like I said, that Oregon game is on. No other games on tonight. After that, it's Unrivaled. I gotta get with Juju. I think me and Juju are coming up today.
Y'all coming up? All right.
Y'all be on the alert. Y'all be on the alert.
Notifications on.
Y'all be on the alert.
Frank Wright, you're
killing me. Just getting back home. Okay, Coach Rowe. Yeah, Coach Rowe's gonna show up. Coach Rowe, I think.
Go to the city, get back from Costco.
For some reason, I think if we go back to the live, I want to say Coach was live for the last LSU game, but it seemed like it. But we in here. We in here. 4, I think the game starts at 5 my time. Oh yeah. Game starts at 5 your time. 2 o'clock Pacific time. 2 o'clock Pacific time.
Specifically Pacific.
They thought they wasn't gonna pack CLA out today. People ain't even with the work today. Yeah, they in there.
Oh, it's a holiday.
I heard it was places closing down by 2, so you could get on for the game. So get your snacks, get your wings, get your medicine. I'm finna get my last stuff together. When I close this one out, the next time I come up, I'm not talking about nothing but the Gamecocks. till the game is over.
Nothing.
I ain't talking about nothing but the Gamecocks till the game is over. It's gonna be a whole. It's Gamecock with Cess for the game. Y'all pull up. Appreciate the support, Coach. You know what it is. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. We out.